Today we're back inside of Infinity Kingdom and big things have happened. I have completed, or I am about to complete, my primary march. We unlocked Yoshi, or at least we have Yoshi ready to be unlocked. So today in this video, I'm going to be giving you the guide so you can go forward and make your primary march your strongest. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo and welcome back to the channel where, as you can see, we have Yoshi ready to be summoned. He's going to be taking the place of Helen of Troy in my primary march. If we take a look at the top here, Helen has been in the backfield with those archers or those bowmen since the beginning, since I started the game. But Yoshi is the replacement for your water march. So I personally have Ramses and we have Attila in the front of the march. Then since the beginning, because we bought that $5 pack, we've had Merlin in the backfield and we've had Helen because of that early Helen of Troy event. But what do you do when you unlock the end game immortal, the one that you're going to use until, well, the end game? You're going to basically always use them. Helen is here and very good, but Yoshi is going to be better. So notice she's got a mortal power of 8,300 and 7,000 troops she can carry along with her. She's max starred. She's up to 9 in the boost, and we could even go higher if we wanted to, which we're not going to right now. But she's going to be replaced with Yoshi, who we are going to summon right now. Let's get this done. The epic immortal that I have been grinding the hardest to get, being summoned right now. This is the moment. We're gonna have an OP bowman class in the back. This immortal is going to basically help me create my end game. So what do? Now we've got him, right? He's got nothing. He only has an immortal power of 2,500. This is going to really hurt my primary march in the beginning, but we need to grind him up. So I want to show you guys what I do. We got a Lord Avatar frame unlocked. Well, that's pretty cool. We're going to eventually set that up as well. But what I like to do here, and this is controversial whether this is what you should do or not, but for me, I dive all in. If I'm going in with a new immortal that's going to be my primary, I'm going to sacrifice the power that I have when I'm going after those gnomes, and I'm gonna just go all in with the immortal that I really want to use. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna edit the units. Oh, we gotta grab them back. So let's go get those units and then we'll switch some things up. All right, so now that the troops are all back, we can edit this. And I'm gonna take Helen of Troy. We're basically sacrificing her. No, there's nothing going to happen to her, but we're just not going to use her. She's not going to be in the lineup, and instead we're putting a level 1 Yoshi in the lineup, which is going to, again, drastically hurt my primary march, but not for long, because we will get that grinding. Now what I am gonna do here, we have an immortal right here that we don't really use. Isabella, we don't really use her. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take Helen, although she's not of the proper she's not the proper element for Earth. We're gonna drop her there because she's a much higher level immortal and she's going to do better. But look right now at my primary march. It went from 40,000 down to 34,000. So what do? How do you fix this? How do you get these immortals up quickly in level? And the answer is going to be to go after some gnomes, right? And you want to just start banging and trashing some of these gnomes. So I'm going to do that right now. Now I could typically go after a level 21 gnome and win, but we just lost a lot of power. So I'm going to drop this down to a level 15. We're going to search it up and I'm going to see what goes down. If I go in with my primary attack and I go with the double XP, we're gonna hit that and we should be okay. We shouldn't have a problem at all. Now Yoshi with double XP is going to be leveled up pretty quickly. Nowhere's near a level 30 like Helen was, but he's gonna be able to get himself up more quickly than not. So we're probably gonna get up to a level 8 or something like that right now with Yoshi, just from that one attack. Now as you can see, actually Ramses went up to level 29, and what do we have? We did have double XP. Yoshi gained 9,000 XP on that, which is taking him, if I go back to my immortals, he's at a level, where is his level? He's on his way to level 12 already. What we can already do is start activating his boost. It's gonna allow him to carry more troops. All of these are going to be available because we've already grinded the well of time to get this stuff done. So this is my end game immortal. So I want to spend all of this on him right here because he's going to be using it again forever. And I'm reminding you, like Helen, we spent on her, we put her boost on, we used the gold. We can get all of that back if we want to just take her back down to a level 1 by going to the alchemy lab, which I'm not going to do. I'm not ready to sacrifice Helen just yet. She honestly could have done a pretty good job as your primary March, you know, end game long term. But look at all this. Can I get this one up right here? If I can find this, we're gonna do one at a time. Then we'll be able to get the boost up one more. We're gonna go times 5, and we got it. Here we go. We're gonna get another boost on. We're gonna get another. See, this is why you need gold, guys. This is why you need gold. We can activate all these as well, get another boost. He is gaining a lot of boost just from the initial setup. We're gonna go here. We're gonna raid, and I'm gonna raid 5 times. We got this one as well. This is crazy upgrading very, very quickly. Make sure you have the gold to do it. We're gonna activate here, and that is where we are going to stop. So now Yoshi's power is up to 4,200 from the 2,500 that we started with. He's at a level 12, and we're gonna get him. We don't even have any gear on him yet, so let's equip him with some gear. That's really all that we have. And I want to go after some more gnomes. So those were easy. Let's go after a level 16 gnome. See how we can do there. And I'm gonna go just with the regular attack right here. I'm not even gonna use any of my Lord talents, which you should always use in the game. Last night before I went to bed, all of my Lord talents were full. So I decided, let me sit here and do all these attacks utilizing the Lord talents so they can rejuvenate themselves. You don't want to let that stuff sit. It's really free, great XP. But after just a couple of gnome hits, I want to see how much power. Yoshi up to level 14 already. Remember, we had Helen up to 30, and it really does slow down drastically as you go. I'm going to continuously hit one level higher gnome so I can reset my brain knowing what I can actually attack before my immortals, my primary March is not capable of it, right? Because before I knew I can get to level 21 gnomes with Helen with 40,000 power, but now with Yoshi only having 4,000 and the March only having 36,000 power, I'm not gonna have as much strength going for these gnomes. But this is where you grind experience, this is where you grind gear, this is where you get the goods, and you got to make sure you give help to your alliance mates as well. All right, so that's cool. We got level 17. We're gonna bump it up to a level 18 as well, and this is something you can do with any immortals you get. You can even make a new immortal March and just have your new immortals go after one set of gnomes. If you go after one batch of gnomes, typically depending on the level you attack, and you don't use any of your Lord talents, you'll get them up to about a level 8, which is really nice because you could quickly gain some experience from one gnome battle. It gets done quick, it doesn't cost you much at all, just a little bit of AP, and you're good to go. Others will say never hit gnomes with anything but your primary, and there's Yoshi leveling up to level 15. So far, actually, we're looking a lot better than I had anticipated. I can't tell you how excited I am about getting Yoshi. My alliance isn't even at level 9 yet where you can buy him in your shop every day. If you take a look here, if you go to your alliance shop, well, first of all, remember to get your contract builder every single day. But Yoshi's available when your alliance gets to level 9, which mine is at a level 8. So then you could pick him up every day. I'm not there yet. So I was getting him from the Mysterium, from the merchant and things like that. We're going after a level 19 now. We're gonna hit attack. Still not a threat. I mean, this is incredible. I haven't had to use my Lord talent, which will keep me from losing troops. I save that for when I'm going after the higher level gnomes that are gonna really give me massive losses in troops. So far, we haven't seen that, so that's great. Again here, level 19 gnomes, boom, but we took some big losses. Troop losses, 1,318. So I'm gonna do 2 more. I mean, we're getting low on AP as well, but I'm gonna do 2 more. And this time around, we're gonna go after level 20s. I'm gonna use my Lord talent, which is right here, the safe and sound. This is gonna make it so that I don't lose any troops. And look, it says the enemy is strong, be careful. This means that you are getting towards the limit of what you can attack. I typically find that if it says that for level 20, if you were to go to 20, you could beat it. But if you go to 21, you're not going to be able to. That's been the experience that I've had so far. And it obviously depends on your March, how you have them set up. Let's see if we can take down level 20 gnomes with a brand new Yoshi who just got grinded up to 15, just like that inside of this video right here. Can we get it? Now remember, we're gonna lose no troops, so if we lose, we did lose. Okay, but notice we have no troop losses. Yoshi actually jumped from 13 to 14, so we didn't get him to 15. So this means in my head, I'm saying to myself right now, the maximum level of gnome that I can attack and that I can defeat are level 19. So I'm going to search for one more level 19. We're going to attack. It's still a difficult attack. This is like the maximum that I can attack right now. So I'm going to use my Lord Talent again, safe and sound, and we're going to attack. Now, I've noticed that I'm telling you guys about these Lord Talents. I need to show you where you actually set these up, because a lot of you, especially if you're new to the game, you probably don't know. So I'm going to show you that after we go after these gnomes right here and maybe get Yoshi up one more level. These are level 19 gnomes. Nope, we didn't get it. I got to do one more. I got to do one more. So here's another thing that I always like to say. Level 19 is our max. So unless if I'm using the Lord Talent that'll prevent me from losing any troops, I like to bump it down a few notches so that I don't lose a ton of troops and have that really expensive healing bill, or a ton of dead troops either. So we're gonna go attack right here. We bumped it down to level 15 because here I won't take as massive amount of dead troops. We won't have a massive bill for the hospital as we would if we went to the max level that we could. So I save the max level attacks for the Lord Talent where I won't lose any troops, and then I grind out at a little bit. So right there I lost 300 troops. Let's do one more at the same level. We'll go after the rogues though, level 15. Now it seems that all of the gnomes that you go after, they have like different difficulties. I could get to higher levels on some of them than I can others. Notice we're almost at 37,000 power already, only 3,000 less than we were at when we started this video. Now we also have this pack we could purchase inside of the game, Gift of Immortal. You've recruited Yoshi. This could give you a bunch of upgrades for him, XP, gems, and VIP for 15 beans. Not a bad deal. We did get ourselves another victory right there. Now when we go to Yoshi, we're gonna go check him out. He also, we got ourselves a little hood that we can equip. We don't have much gear equipped. We don't have any gear leveled up. We don't even have all of this stuff done yet. So I'm telling you, I'm happy that my primary march is set. It's done. Helen is now right over here in my secondary march, and my third march is right there, which is really just what it is. It's no big deal. I plan on building an Earth march next with Cleopatra leading the way. Check her out. We haven't even used any of the shards that we have for her, and we have 211. So we're going to develop her up like crazy when the time comes. But I wanted to show you guys really quickly where you get these Lord Talents. And if you go to your icon right here and you go to talent in the bottom left, these are your Lord Talents. And I think, especially if you're in a fairly peaceful server, that you're going to want to do development. And this is how I've done it. These are the things that I feel are most important. I will be doing a guide for you guys on the Lord Talents that I chose along the way. And this is where we end. Now notice you can do one from each level. So I did up here, massive construction. I cannot do this one. I can't activate it. You have to make your choices as you go. So right here, one of the Lord Talents that we have is Divine Walker. It increases your marching speed and it lowers the AP cost. We have the other one is right here. Nope, that wasn't it. Where's the other ones that we just saw ourselves using? Here is one. Experience Immortals gain 100% XP bonus. That was one that we used just a few moments ago. And the other one that we were using to prevent the deaths, is it this one right here? Safe and sound. Troops cannot die when fighting gnome units. These are very important to advance and really push yourself inside of the game. But it's all about Yoshi today. I'm so stoked to finally have him. Let me know what your primary march is. Are you going with water, or did you choose another route? I know most people do choose to go with water, especially if you're free to play. Very free to play friendly. This march right here, well, if I were to have used Harold instead of Ramses, I would have spent $5 to get Merlin. I would have spent $6 to get Attila. I would have gotten Yoshi for free, and I would have gotten Harold for free, and you could have an end game water march. Now I did spend quite a few bucks on Ramses. That's because I'm not scared to pay any money inside of the game. You may be, but if you want a max water march that could take you to end game, you're basically looking at 11 bucks and you could have one right there, or you could spend nothing and you can get yourself a nice one that also has some purple immortals in there as well, like Helen of Troy. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you sub to the channel and ring the bell if you love Infinity Kingdom the way that I do. I do live streams teaching you guys the basics every single week, and we have a Discord server that you can come through and join where we could talk more about Infinity Kingdom and any other mobile games that you like, and that I like, and that Yoshi likes. Have a great day, guys. I appreciate you sticking around till the end, and be good.